First Kings chapter 3, starting at verse 7. And now, O Lord Yahweh, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or to come in. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. This lesson is going about really going off my last lesson about asking for wisdom and really needing to ask more for wisdom, man, in your prayers and really being serious about it, man. You know, knocking that door, he shall open it if you're sincere with all sincerity. Okay. Now, this is King Solomon talking, man. And it said on the last part of the verse, I'm going to read that again, the last part of verse 7, I know not how to go out or to come in. So when you first came in this truth, when you first was called, you knew not how to go out, okay, or to come in. All right. Meaning you really didn't understand between good and evil, man. You just knew, you believed that you was an Israelite, okay, and a couple other things. The Lord was black. He had woolly hair, you know, the milk part of the scriptures, okay. But King Solomon is asking, basically, he wants to know, you know, he wants to know the fullness of wisdom between good and evil, man, so he can judge rightly. And we are sitting here doing this will and striving to be what? To be judges of the whole world, of the nation of Israel, but the whole planet, man. Jacob's world, okay? Let's read verse 8. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart, an understanding mind, to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and evil. Okay, and the angels know very well about good and evil, man. Perfectly. They know both sides. Okay. King Solomon said, I want to know so I can judge rightly, man. Your people, man, because Yahweh's name he put on Israel, man. Think about that. That's big time. His name is on the children of Israel, on Jerusalem, man. So if you want to judge those people, man, you're going to have to be on point, man. Okay. You're dealing with the Ancient of Days, the first spirit created. Okay. Yahweh Shai, man. Pure righteousness. So you want to be able to take this in, man. If he's dealing with you, you want to ask for as much wisdom that you possibly can to judge righteously, man. Okay. In your everyday life, leading up to the ultimate being judges over Israel and over the world, man, that's joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Okay. Let's read verse 9 again. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and evil. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And the speech pleased Yahweh that Solomon had asked this thing. So you want to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man? Ask for wisdom, okay? In sincerity. That's pleasing, man. The Lord don't change. If it was pleasing then it's pleasing now. Especially in this wicked ass world, man. Okay, we are living in a time where it's most wicked, man. Most wicked. So for you to ask for wisdom in the most wicked time in history, okay, and look past that darkness and want to understand wisdom, you're not worried about material gain. You're not worried about other stuff. You're worried about wisdom, man. Spiritual things, man. Okay. It said you must worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in spirit and in truth. So you got to worry about your spirit, man. Okay, so let's read that again. Verse 10. And the speech pleased Yahweh that Solomon had asked this thing. And Yahweh said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life. We know we want long life. Okay, but part of wisdom is knowing that if you hold on to wisdom, you're going to receive long life. Okay, that's part of wisdom right there. All right. Neither hast thou asked riches for thyself, nor hast asked the life of thy enemies, but hast asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. And we have to be in that spirit, man. Be on fire in the spirit, man, to understand judgment. Okay. Who cares about riches? Okay. And those other things, man, that's going to come when the kingdom come, man. Pure comfort, man. Chilling, chillaxing, as they say. Okay. Let's read verse 12. Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And I have also given thee which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all the days of thy life. That's why all the kingdoms around, man, was coming to see and hear about Solomon's wisdom, man. Not just Queen Sheba. Okay, the world was like, man, them Hebrews, man, King Solomon, man, you know, his kingdom is ruled perfectly in righteousness, man. That's a very, very wise man. Way wiser than us. That's why they were so impressed, man. Okay, the world, the other kingdoms were impressed because King Solomon's wisdom was beyond them. All right. And it wasn't of himself. Who gave it to him? Yahweh, because he asked for it, because he believed, because he wasn't worried about nothing else but wisdom, understanding, man, to judge righteously. Okay. That's why his kingdom was peaceful. All right. And when other nations and other kings came about, they saw that, man. They saw that order. They saw that righteousness. They felt the spirit. Okay. That's why our knowledge is supposed to shine amongst the other nations. And that represents that. King Solomon, man, is a perfect example of that. Okay. Let's read 13 again. And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor. So don't be praying for those things, man. You pray for wisdom, man. And everything else going to be added unto you, as the scripture talks about. Seek the kingdom first, and then everything shall be added. So that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. Verse 14. And if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days. Okay. And at the end of the day, man, we want our days to be lengthened to eternity. That's why we're doing this, man. Okay. So this is just to piggyback off my last lesson, man, to show you in the spirit. King Solomon was in that spirit, man. Look what he got. He got peace. Don't you want peace? He got a kingdom. Don't you want to rule a kingdom? Okay. Don't you want to have the people in order? Okay. The Lord going to give you everything else, riches, honor, that comes with it, man. If you honor wisdom, everything else comes with that, man, that you can imagine. All your desires, man, okay, and righteousness that you can imagine comes with that. Okay, so meditate on these words in the spirit. Focus on that, man. What do you need to ask for when it comes to wisdom that you need to help you right now in your walk? Okay, for you to get to the chariot, man, because that is what it's about, man. Making it to the chariot, man, so you can rule forever. So I hope you were edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Radash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Yaakam out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.